The tent was ripped open from the inside. 9 experienced hikers, their bodies scattered across a snow-covered slope, some barefoot, some half-dressed. One had her tongue missing. Another had a fractured skull, but no external wounds. Radiation was found on their clothes. The official report, death due to an unknown compelling force. That force, whatever it was, drove them from the safety of their tent into a blizzard, in the dead of night, never to return. This is the Dyatlov Pass incident, a mystery that has defied explanation for over 60 years. But tonight, we're going to uncover the truth. And I promise you, it's more terrifying than any conspiracy theory. It began on January 25, 1959, when a group of 9 hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out to cross the northern Ural Mountains. They were experienced, well-equipped, and full of ambition. But on February 1st, something went horribly wrong. They made camp on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, which in the Mansi language means dead mountain. A name that proved prophetic. Their last tent pitch was eerily strange. They set up on the exposed slope, not in the sheltered forest below, and they cut the tent's entrance from the inside, as if they were in a panic, fleeing from something they couldn't see. The search party found the tent abandoned, with all their belongings inside. It was as if they had vanished into thin air. But then, the bodies were discovered, one by one, over the following months. The first 2 were found at the edge of the forest, near a makeshift fire, dressed only in their undergarments. Their hands were burned, and their eyes were wide with terror. The others were found scattered, some with severe internal injuries, as if they had been crushed by a tremendous force. One had a fractured skull, but no external wounds. Another had her tongue and eyes missing, yet her body was remarkably preserved. And then, the radiation. Chunks of clothing were radioactive, but no source was ever found. The official investigation was closed with a phrase that still chills investigators today: death due to an unknown compelling force. But what could compel 9 experienced hikers to abandon their warm tent, in a blizzard, with no shoes, and flee into the frozen night? Some say it was an avalanche. But why would they cut the tent from the inside? Why would they leave their boots behind? Some say it was a secret Soviet weapons test, and they were collateral damage. But why would they flee from a missile? Others whisper of a Yeti, or even a UFO. But none of these theories explain the strange injuries, the radiation, or the panic. Now, decades later, a new theory has emerged, one that ties all the clues together. It's not an avalanche. It's not a Yeti. It's something far more sinister, something that was hiding in the mountains that night, and it's not just a natural phenomenon. The key lies in the strange orange spheres that were seen in the sky that night, and the fact that the hikers' injuries are consistent with a blast wave, but not from an avalanche. The answer will shock you. And when you hear it, you'll understand why the Russian government still refuses to reopen the case. Stay with us, because what we're about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about the Dyatlov Pass incident.